Welcome back everyone to another episode of Vegetarian Cooking with JJ. In this week's episode, I'm stepping up to the no onion and no garlic challenge. Can you believe it? I love my onion and I love my garlic, but I just had to give this a try. I'm going to be making a very delicious Aloo Gobi. That is a potato cauliflower curry dish, and you've probably tried it before in different Indian restaurants, or perhaps you've even made it yourself. Let me know in the comments below. Also share if you've made it without garlic and onion. I'm really excited to get started on this and see in the end if I'm successful. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! Pick out your potatoes. I'm using yellow potatoes and I'm using 3. In my case, one is pretty large and the other 2 are medium. 3 regular large-sized potatoes work well. I thought I would put myself to an extra challenge and attempt to juggle. It didn't work out so well, but it made things a little fun in the kitchen. My dad can juggle, and he was juggling on the film Silverman, by the way. The director was Peter Foldy. Be sure to wash your potatoes well. I use a veggie wash often. Vinegar works too. Peel your potatoes and remove any eyes. You want to go ahead and cube them. Try to cut the cubes as evenly as possible. This is not only for appearance, but also to ensure even cooking. I bought a very large cauliflower. It's double the size of a regular cauliflower, thus I'm using half of it. I'm cutting it into florets. And we're still left with quite a bit of cauliflower. Next, I'm going to cube 5 vine-ripened tomatoes. The amount of tomatoes may vary depending on the size and how much sauce you would like. You want to bring a big pot of water to a boil with some salt. I've added 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric. I'm popping in the cubed potatoes and we'll cook them until they're a little undercooked. Our potatoes should take only 10 minutes. You can plunge them into ice water so they stop cooking quickly. 5 minutes into the cook time, I'm adding the cauliflower. Cook for an additional 5 minutes. Here's our partially cooked potatoes and our partially cooked cauliflower. Reserve the cooking water for later in this recipe, and it's also good for soup. I'm microplaning 2 teaspoons worth of ginger paste, and I'm chopping 3 Thai green chilies. In some Hindu sects, onion and garlic is avoided. They provide stimulation, and it is believed that if you are to achieve a heightened spiritual level, then you must be without any desires. Onions and garlic are also used in Ayurveda. In Eastern medicine, they're believed to help purify the blood, great for fungal infections, great for treating colds, flus, and overall great as an immune booster. In the Ayurveda system, it's also believed that different people are geared towards certain elements, whether you're earth, fire, air, water. It is believed in this system that your diet should be centered around what you're more geared towards. Did you know that many people call Indian dishes curries, even if there's no curry powder or curry leaves in them? Well, you may be wondering, how did this come about? Well, it was the British in the 17th century when Indian foods were being introduced more so. They just lumped all the sauce-based dishes together and called them curries. And then they gained popularity in England, and the English people started to mix in these curry dishes with their plain English food to make things more interesting. And then by the 1800s in England, curries started to be served in coffee houses, and then the popularity skyrocketed from there.
Cut up some cilantro, which will be for the finishing touch. Add some neutral oil to a large hot pan. Let the oil get hot. Then add in the cumin seeds, fennel seeds, and black mustard seeds. Allow them to crackle in the pan and stir them up. Add 1 or 2 bay leaves. You can see mine are broken up and they just came that way, but it's no biggie. Be sure your heat is on low now. Add in the green chilies. And add in the Indian chili powder and Ancho chili, which is my personal touch. Add the coriander powder and the half teaspoon of hing, the replacement for garlic. Stir the spices up briefly and add in the ginger paste. Stir it up and then add in the diced tomatoes. Mix them well with the spices. Allow the juices to start to come out. The tomatoes have softened up, so we're adding the cauliflower and potatoes. Allow the flavors to infuse as you stir periodically. You may add some of the cooking liquid from earlier. I added 1 ladle's worth. Feel free to add more if you want it to be more saucy. Near the end, add some salt and pepper. You're welcome to sprinkle in some garam masala. Also, you may like to add some fenugreek leaves. At the end, I'm squeezing on some fresh lemon juice. Stir it up to mix in the flavor. Our heat has been turned off. Now it's time to serve our aloo gobi. Top it off with cilantro for the finishing touch.
It's that time again, everyone. I get to try our delicious aloo gobi for the first time without onion and without garlic. So let's find out how it turned out. Wonderful. I'm truly amazed that it turned out as well as it did without the onion and without the garlic. Gotta love the lemon, gotta love the mustard seeds. All those beautiful spices come together for an amazing dish. I taste a hint of smokiness from the Ancho chili. It's well balanced spice-wise. You got a nice blend of spices coming together for a beautiful combination. So I did it! I fulfilled the challenge of no onions and no garlic. I didn't think I would because I love my garlic, love my onions, but I just had to step up to this challenge and see if I could pull it off, and I did. All these wonderful flavors came together so nicely, and I'm completely satisfied with the taste and the feeling of this dish as well. Remember, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. It's a free and easy way to support my channel. Feel free to drop me a line down below if you try this recipe or plan to try this recipe. If you like my little spin on things here as well. Remember, there's gonna be a new video every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern, so you don't wanna miss it. This is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit.